Hello guys, it's Marco Schwartz here, and today I want to tell you about the recent changes that happened in March 2017 inside the Amazon affiliate program. So as you know, most of my websites are monetized using Amazon affiliate, meaning that whenever somebody clicks on a link, for example, on my site, like when I recommend a product, they're taken to Amazon, and if they make a sale there, they will get a commission. I will get a commission on the sale. So most of the sales that I have for my site at least are made through the Amazon.com affiliate program, so the biggest Amazon store on the planet. And recently they actually changed their commission structure, and I have it right here on my computer, and I will go through of course in a moment. So what you will learn in this video is what has really changed, what does it mean for existing websites, what does it mean if you are building a website in the future, and also what it means if you think about buying an existing website. And there are many things. And at the end, I will also tell you what I actually think about the future of Amazon affiliate sites. So first, let's see what actually changed. So it was a big change actually compared to the past. I think they made some minor changes in the past, but this was a big one because basically they went from a percentage that was growing with the number of orders. Okay, so before you get, for example, you started at 4% commission and you ended at 8 or 8.5, I think, depending on the number of items that you shipped. Okay, so this was before. So now they actually went through a fixed commission depending on the products. So for example, I'm just looking at this right now. If you are, for example, in the furniture, home improvement, pet products, pantry, there will be an 8% commission on the first item shipped. Okay, so if you are in this niche, it's great because you will immediately get the maximum commission that was before. Okay, I think before was 8.5%. So you will get a high commission from the start. However, for other categories like personal care, sports, kitchen, automotive, baby products, there is now a fixed rate of 4.5%. So what does it mean all for affiliate sites that already exist? If you already own one, for example. Well, depending on the case, I won't go through the whole list, but I will of course link to that in this video. You can look at it yourself. Well, it means that, for example, if you were in the, let's take one, in the kitchen space, which is quite popular amongst Amazon affiliate websites. Well, if you were selling a lot, if you had 8.5%, okay, now it would be capped at 4.5%. So it's nearly half, okay? So you are in this case, this update is very bad. So I would say it's very bad if you are either in the wrong category, like you were in a good category before and now you are at a low rate, but especially if you were selling a lot. So if you had a big website in the categories that had this variable rate, now it will be very bad. So for example, in my case, okay, I have a website about snorkeling. And this, I have some chance, I have to say. Okay, I was at a 7% commission with the number of sales I made every month. But now I'm actually down to 5.5%. So I'm lucky because snorkeling is considered outdoors and not a sport. Okay, so they made this distinction. So I would be down. I calculated about 15%. Okay, so it's not a big hit. I will take a hit. Okay, on my site. But it's not a big hit. So of course this depends on what you are actually doing. So now let's talk about what it means if you want to build a site in the future. So if you are thinking about building a new Amazon site, you should definitely look at this list and really select, I would say, anything above at least 5%, okay? Just everything that's under, you should just forget about it because it's so low commissions. So we are talking about furniture, home improvements, garden, pet products, which is great because my most recent site is in the pet products space. Pantry, luxury items, we had headphones, music, business and industrial supplies, and then outdoors, tools, and then we just go below 5%. So yeah, you should definitely focus on all these high commission categories if you are building a new website now. If you already have one, just take the hit, move forward. There are other ways to monetize the site that I'm talking about on my website. So, there are many ways to go around it. If you are in the wrong niche, just take the hit. Now another thing is, if you actually are thinking about buying an existing website, okay, this is what I teach on my site. I teach you how to build websites that are profitable, but also how to buy existing websites. So if you want to buy an existing Amazon site, you should be very, very careful and really look what the new rate is and how the site you want to buy will be affected. So for example, the other day, I wanted to buy a new site about kitchen equipment, okay? I won't say more, it doesn't matter. It was in the kitchen space. And of course, the site was valued at the old rate because the new rates were not official yet. And it was in the past, so of course it was valued at the old rate. But I told the seller, hey, look at this new table. Your site will be worth half less, okay, at the 1st of March. So I want to buy it. I made him an offer which took that into account and said no. And then 1 hour later, I heard that the site was actually sold to somebody else at the full price. So this person that bought the site, okay, if you are watching this, well, the site actually lost half of the value and half of the revenue, right? So you have to be very, very careful because there will be some sites that people are actually trying to sell, okay? I'm not saying that this seller knew that it will change, okay? It was not new by everybody, but definitely be careful, look at the table, and then try to evaluate what exactly the change will be, okay? For the kitchen site, I calculated that it will be down, I think, 35%, okay? So of course I made an offer 35% below. So that was basically how it will affect the whole Amazon affiliate site space. So do I think that it's still worth building those sites? Definitely yes, okay? If you are doing it right, with all the tactics, with all the things I'm teaching on my site, definitely you should still go into this if you want to make a site that reviews products. I would just say that now, because of the changes, because we know that Amazon can change stuff, definitely just think about that as one way to monetize your site, but not as the way or the only way. Just make sure that you have some ways to grow in the future and monetize your site in other ways, for example, e-commerce, dropshipping, selling digital products. So make sure it will not be the only way to monetize the site. So that's already the end of the video. Thank you again for watching it. Of course, you will find all the resources I talked about in the video notes just below. That being said, thanks again for watching. Leave me comments if you have some, and I will see you in the next video.